Good afternoon. Instead of putting in my new internet, I decided to go live. It's not going to take me very long. Actually, I'm going to do that tomorrow because I want to take my time. I don't want to rush to it. I just install those. If you take your time with that stuff, just you don't need to be in a rush, man. So, um, that's one thing I dislike very much is feeling like I'm in a rush. I don't like to rush anywhere. I don't get in the car. I gotta get you. And I just no. I'm gonna I'm gonna do the speed limit. I might well I probably do a little bit over the speed limit. I've got a Benz. I can't help it. But I'm a very defensive driver. Um, with a little bit of offensive, but I'm mostly defensive. But that keeps me out of accidents. Even last Thursday, I kept us out of an accident because I was looking a block ahead and I saw somebody pulling out of a King Supers or something. They got a good portion out there, so I knew that other car was going to come swerving, so I backed off. Yeah, if you see crazy drivers, back off, man. Just don't. Okay. I know. I want to fucking rush up to them and give them a piece of my fucking mind. Their children, blah blah blah. But you know what? It ain't worth it. Yo, Daryl, good to see you, brother. Love you, dude. Um, yeah. So I came on here because I know this, and I'm just trying to keep myself kind of busy. That's my intention, to fill up my time. Um, my brain's too sad today, so um, shaved, shaved. It's always you know, it's little things that can make you feel a little bit better. That's why I shaved to make myself feel better, look a little bit better. Things like that, man. Um, but yeah, we're gonna talk about intentions. And, I wonder if it's in the Big Book dictionary. Let's look. In the meantime, welcome to the Daily Trudge intention. Nope, not in here. Weird. If you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. Intention. And that'll be cool stuff. We're going to let AI figure out what intention means. An intention is a mental state where a person commits to a course of action. I like that. I like that. So, an intention is a mental state. So, let's say I have a good mental state, and for us, that means that I've prayed. I've been talking to my sponsor, going to meetings. You know, um, like just like when like I come here. What's the intention here? Well, the number one intention is to help somebody. That's the number one intention. And if it helps somebody, great. If it helps more than that, then even better, right? Then even better. Woo, right? Because what happens when you help one person, and I was in a meeting the other day, and I was getting ready to talk, and somebody put in the chat. Dion spoke the other day, and it made me reach out to a bunch of people. I love what he has to say. You're gonna get things like that, okay? Now I can't let that go to my head. Does it feel good? Yeah, of course it feels good. I helped somebody, but that is the extent. I don't need to go. All I said to them was thank you. Why? Because I'm not very good. I wasn't. I'm getting better at it, at taking compliments. Oh, don't do that to yourself. Take the compliment, say thank you, and move on with your day. It's gonna make you feel better. Sure, it is. Sure. You know, when your intentions are right, that is what's going to happen. An intention is an idea that you or intend to carry out. If you mean something is an intention, your goal or aim is your intention. It's something you mean to do, whether you pull it off or not. Okay. My drinking was an intention. Actually, it was the result of intentions. And the intention was to get drunk. The intention was to remove the feelings that I'm currently having because I don't know how to deal with them. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Daryl. Yeah. Yeah, we don't talk about easy stuff here. It is. Um, and this is where honesty, for me, this is where honesty plays a really key role. Okay. Okay, Dion, I'm doing this. Why? Why are you doing it, Dion? Are you doing it for popularity? Are you trying to get recognition? If I can answer that no, then I can move forward. All right. My true intention is just to help as many people as I can. It's and it's not even intention, it's an insistent yearning. My brain is always set to how can I help the next person? Okay. Now, got to watch that. Or what you slip into is like a superhero complex. Nah, balance in all things. Balance in all things. Right? If I spend all of my time giving, then the people that are trying to give to me, I'm not stopping to take. Like my sponsor here gives it quite a lot. But if I'm too wrapped up in helping everyone and not myself, okay, so there's a key here. Okay, I'm going to go do this. Dion, are all your needs met? Why am I asking myself that question? Because if my needs are met, my intentions are probably pure. See, my intentions usually have to do with my needs. Yeah. From here, I need food. So my intention is to stop by McDonald's on the way to the club. Right? Not really the best. Okay. Now, what happens when we have a room full of people with the same intention? Yeah, there we go. And I like the way you put that. I'm going to repeat that here. My intention is to be a positive contributor to someone else's experience and do that without fanfare. Yeah. Yeah. And why do we not need fanfare? Because if you're claiming spiritual progress, you don't need it. Trust me, God's going to recognize you. He will. Yeah. You just got to keep an open mind and watch for it. It may not come the way that you want it, but God will recognize it. And he'll do something like that person may come back and thank you. Hey, you know what? Thank you for saying that. Right? When I go to a meeting, what's my intention? To share my experience, strength, and hope. When I go to a meeting, my every intention is to fill up my 2 to 3 minutes that they're going to give me, maybe 5 minutes. I'm going to take it. It's not very often that I go to a meeting and not at least attempt to raise my hand or at least claim my seat. Right? Yes. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, it is. Absolutely. When we get into this, I'll tell you what happens. You will start renaming yourself. You will. You'll give yourself a darn title. Okay. If you give yourself a title, you're done. That's pure ego. That's pure ego. There are no titles here. Titles mean greater than and less than. No, there's no titles here. No. Um, the only reason that I make the decisions for the club right now is because I'm one of the only people, right? So right now I'm not making any decisions because it's just kind of me. And no, I can wait. There's going to be a time when Thursday I'm going to go to church and there's going to be a bunch of people there and I'll be like, fuck, yeah, but I'm not going to give up on it. What's my intention there? Because my intention there is working to be available. That's my intention. It's all it can be. I can't be more than that, or it creates an expectation. And then I will be let down. And then I'll go live and be sad. And I don't want to do that anymore. Okay. There's a lot of great things that are going on there. Okay. Al-Anon is blowing up. And if Al-Anon is blowing up, that means Alateen is coming soon. And that was my true intention. That's what I was going for. Alateen. Because Alateen is our prevention group. And we're dying. We're dying. Our children are fucking dying, man. It won't happen to my kid. Fucking watch out. You say that. Not my kid. You don't remember peer pressure? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. There are some things that need administration. And that's not ego. That's just, in our world, we call that service work. And AA is no different than your job. 20% of the people do 80% of the work. It's not any different. The 80-20 rule works in any situation where it's a group of people, right? So I have found that if you wait for somebody to come along and take that position, it's not going to work. You're going to have to ask, hey, would you mind taking this position? Are you willing to take this position? You got to ask. And a lot of times they'll just give you you know what? I would love to, but I can't right now. I couldn't like a month. But see, now I got them thinking, right? When you're chairing a meeting, dead air, no, call on someone. Make it a tag meeting. You'll find that sometimes people just need to be called on. They're introverted. Don't be embarrassed to call on them. What's the worst that's going to happen? I'm sorry, I'd like to pass. Okay. But they claim their seat. They said, I'm Dion. I'm an alcoholic. I'm here. This is neat stuff, man. There's always a million things running through my mind. So not always, but oh, so I was talking a little bit, and I'm gonna go for a couple more minutes, and then I should start getting ready. I want to make sure I want to take my time getting to the church because I keep forgetting things. So I want to go through each little thing and make sure that I have it. So, um, so what happens when, let's say you go to an AA meeting, there's 20 people in there, but the intention, the one and only intention is to stay sober and help other alcoholics to achieve sobriety. Well, your intention in and of itself is kind of powerful. Okay, we have what's called ripple effects. You affect other people, good or bad. But when you have a group of people that are focused on one person, this group of people can move mountains if their intention is all the same. I watch it happen all the time. It takes a tribe to get someone sober, man. It takes a tribe. And that's how we work in the 12 steps. We are a community. And our number one intention is to stay sober and help other alcoholics to achieve sobriety. If we get out of that intention, we are now in outside purviews, which AA does not belong in. Now, you as a person, you can be involved with that. Sure, you can. Pick your battles. Pick your battles. All right. And I would create some agency before I go running my mouth. And if you don't know what I'm saying, then I suggest that you go look up agency and what it means, because A lot of people don't understand agency. And since you don't understand it, you're standing outside of it. Agency means that you know what you're talking about. It means you've done the work to do what you're talking about. Okay? So let's stop talking and let's do some walking. All right? We got a meeting at 6 o'clock tonight. I'm going to blast the internet. You're all probably going to get a message from me. Now, Daryl, you're going to get one too. Zoom, or you can come in person. I'm going to try and give it one last shove. I'm going to try and give it an SME. Half the time, I don't know what I said. So can you tell me what you're saying, please? And then I'll probably be like, oh, I could add a V8. But I'm not embarrassed to ask silly questions. So let me know what that is before I leave. I have a feeling it's going to be like, experience, strength, and hope. Silly. That's right. Serenity and SME. Thank you. Okay. Nothing like TLAs. We love our TLAs. TLAs means 3-letter acronym. Yeah, agency. Yep. Thank you. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna go get prepared. Yeah. I have to say I haven't been putting the same effort in the last couple weeks that I could put in, so I'm gonna do that today. All right. I love you. I do. Thanks for hanging out, Daryl. And thanks for being my sponsor, man. It's made a big fucking difference for me. It really has. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you, everybody. I love you. There's not a damn thing you can do about it. Peace out and